What's up YouTube, Gemini Johnny back again with another compilation of some of the weirdest, creepiest, and most unexplained TikToks I can find. Usually I'll be posting videos every Sunday at 4:15 p.m. PST, but my schedule's been all over the place lately. I've been working, I don't want to say where I'm working, but I've been working a lot, and then the day I was finally going to film, my internet was down all day, so hey, just hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on, because I don't even know when I'm going to be posting videos. But enough about that, we got a new video today, and I know what you're all here for. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Oh, you guys may have seen this one. This was going viral all over the place last week or something. You know me, I have opinions. So everyone online has been saying that she ran through some kind of force field or she got stopped by a force field. It just looks like a pretty simple glitch effect to me. I'm pretty sure you could do that in like a Snapchat filter, you know? But I don't know, I could be wrong. I mean, maybe this little girl ran through a force field. She definitely stopped. Yeah, I don't know, dude. But one of the comments says all the schizophrenics in the comments are sending me. All right, but yeah, nothing too crazy, but supposedly this girl found a force field. So if anybody knows where that field is, let me know. I'll go check it out. I'll walk through it. I've seen lots of videos about kids remembering past lives and stuff, and that's probably one of the main reasons that I believe in reincarnation. In some sense, I don't know if you know the Buddhists got it exactly right. I don't know. That's one thing about me. I'm never real sure about anything. I'm pretty sure about something sometimes. But there's not much that I know for 100% fact, you know? I think more people should be like that. You should be open to other ideas and, you know, receiving new information and changing your opinions. I think that should be a thing that we applaud in this world. So go me. Just kidding.
I passed away in the river.
By yourself?
With you.
Oh, with me?
Yes.
I was with you?
I want to pass away again.
You are?
I want to again.
You want to again?
Yes.
Why?
Because I don't want to be here.
You don't want to be here?
No. I will come back soon.
You will come back soon?
I will come back here soon as...
Where's my grandma? Where is she?
Oh, this one's so creepy.
What did she do to make her go up in heaven?
She was just very old.
Did your grandma almost couldn't walk?
She was old. She could walk, but she was old.
Mommy, your grandma's here. And she says, "Hi, Jamila."
What?
Gives me chills
Your
every time,
grandma's
dude.
here. And she says, "Hi, Jamila."
Her mommy explained there was no way she could know this name because she was called Jamala 30 years ago by her grandmother while growing up and never told it to
I
her.
wish I could be a pirate again.
When were you a pirate?
I was a long time ago when you weren't alive, and then I shrunk into a little kid.
I hate when that happens. See, I don't know. I mean, this first kid kind of seems like he was just having a temper tantrum. Probably needs a nap. But yeah, man, that middle one, I didn't even realize this was in here. But this video, we've seen this a few times on this channel, and it's one of the creepiest things. Like, for being such a mundane video of just like a mom and her daughter, you know, messing around on the camera. That woman's reaction, and if it's true that the only person who ever called her Jamila was her grandma, dude. That's weird. And then this last one, I remember seeing this a long time ago. This girl's probably like 10 now. Yeah, she goes on and on and on about her pirate life. Kind of crazy. See, I don't know, man. I mean, I know there was that book a few, probably, I don't know. It's probably been a while now. It's probably in the 2000s, I guess. But there was that kid that supposedly died and went to heaven, and then they wrote a book about his experience. I do think I remember hearing them say that that kid was lying, and he eventually admitted it. Let's look into that. Okay, so I had it a little mixed up. Not the kid from the book. The book was called Heaven is for Real, and it was written by Todd Burpo about his 3-year-old son who had an emergency appendectomy, shout out, and almost died, and said that while he was in surgery, he went to heaven and sat on Jesus' lap riding a rainbow horse. Who am I to say? All I know is when they put you under, they give you some really good drugs. I don't remember anything from when I had my appendicitis, other than spending a week in the hospital. That sucked. During the lockdown times, I couldn't even have visitors. Dude, it was one of the worst weeks of my life. But hey, at least there was Dilaudid. But okay, anyway, what I had wrong was in 2015, Alex Malarkey, a boy with a similar story to Colton Burpo's, publicly recanted his own story and book, The Boy Who Came Back from Heaven. So it was a different book called The Boy Who Came Back from Heaven, but I thought it was this book, stating that his near-death experience described in that book was fictional and condemned Christian publishers and bookstores for selling popular heaven tourism books, which he said profit from lies. Colton Burpo, the boy who this happened to, stands by his book nonetheless. So, hey. What might I say? Maybe he rode on a rainbow horse with Jesus. Oh, also, yeah, there was 90 Minutes in Heaven, 23 Minutes in Hell. Yeah, I remember all these books. It's crazy. Completely forgot about these. It's wild. Anyway, what do you guys think? Is reincarnation real? Do these kids remember in past lives? Man, it's wild. I would love to talk to Colton. I would love to talk to Colton Burpo today. I believe he would be like, let's see, this happened 2010 book, April 2012. Well, the book came out in 2010, but it doesn't say exactly, I might say in the book, but it doesn't say exactly when this took place. So it happened in 2003, so he'd be 25 or something now, right? He was 3 years old at the time. It happened in 2000. Yeah, so he'd be like 25 years old. So hey, Colton Burpo, if you're out there, I'd love to talk to you, hear about your experience, man. It sounds crazy. Not like you're crazy, just like it's a crazy thing to have gone through. Curious, like what your thoughts on it are these days, and how you look back on it. It'd be really interesting. Anybody knows Colton? Tell him I said hello.
They were patrolling a school at 3 a.m. when they see this. A police officer named Jesus Vargas was doing his night shift patrolling the streets of Niagara, Mexico at 3 a.m. when suddenly, while passing by an elementary school, they noticed something terrifying at the gate.
What the? Look what we were seeing before at 3 in the morning. What the? Oh my God. Dude, what the?
What looks like two kids can be seen standing at the gate, watching the officers, before running off, screaming into the darkness. What makes this eerie is that the kids only seem to be dark figures, void of any visible features, just darkness. Jesus and his colleague patrolled the perimeter, but found no traces of the kids.
Ahí donde seguido escuchamos que el balón
Those are the ball, more than likely at this hour.
que andan
They are
jugando fútbol o básquetbol.
basketball.
Realmente no. Pues no es
So really,
nada,
there's
¿verdad?
nothing really.
Later in the morning, they contacted the school, and after doing a thorough search, the school was certain no one was in the premise. So, just what exactly were these two figures? A police
I wanna see
officer
that
named
again.
Jesus
That's
Vargas was
crazy.
doing it.
Mira lo que estamos viendo nosotros ahorita a las 3 de la mañana.
What looks like two kids can be seen standing at the gate.
It's just so creepy. Like it looks just like little kids.
What looked
It's got to be fake, right? Also, how are these dudes laughing? I'd be out of there, bro. And police don't have flashlights. Shine your light over there, man. What are we doing? All right. That was Dark Moose, man. He makes good content. We've seen him a million times on this channel.
In 2001, 6th grader Helena Smathers and her friends snuck into an abandoned mall to play hide and seek. Helena wandered off and found a strange store no one remembered being there. The sign read, "Senorita Hell." Something about it felt wrong. Dust on the floor, but no footprints. Clothes on racks, but no mirrors. She hid inside a mattress on the back wall. Her friends searched everywhere, except that store. They said it felt cursed, so they left. Helena stayed missing for 13 days. When police finally opened the store, they found her, barely alive, silent, unblinking. She wouldn't say a word. She just kept staring. The doctors said her muscles had atrophied, but her eyes had changed. She had scratched the inside of the mattress with one word: "Don't." When they asked what happened, she smiled. This is what her face looked like. In 2001,
What the fuck was that?
6th grader Helena Smathers.
Helena Smathers. I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb here and say this is probably not true. But let's just Google it just so we know for sure. Yeah, well, a pretty good giveaway that it's not going to be real is that all of the top search results for that name are just TikToks. So yeah, I'm going to guess this is like a made up Reddit story or something that people decided to put on TikTok. I don't know. Dumb. Next.
First off, I've been an EMT just for a little bit.
Dude, this one was really okay. Well, I'll go back so you can just listen to him. But this might be, I don't want to hype it up too much. It was weird because I brought up in one of my videos, I was like, it's weird that we don't see more like EMT. We were seeing lots of doctor videos with ghosts and stuff, but I was like, it's weird that we don't see more EMTs or there's not like haunted ambulances. Like so many people die in ambulances and in front of EMTs. You would think that there would be more like crazy, weird woo-woo activity or something, you know? And then this one popped up. And then there was like 3 more that week that I found that I was just like, that's really weird that I like had the thought last week, I never see EMT ghost videos. And then I saw like 3 in a row. Just, I don't know. I am creating the simulation with my mind.
First off, I've been an EMT just for a little bit, and like I ain't never experienced nothing like this. So as we driving back to base, I swear I seen a face in the rearview mirror. Like, fuck, I need to turn this engine off though, cause like, we're gonna be stranded out here. I'm not trying to go back in the street.
Dude, do ambulances have rear view mirrors? I know box. Oh, yep, there's one up there. Like box trucks obviously don't, but I guess you do need to see behind you sometimes. As an EMT driver, right? Says ran the F out. It's also 5 times speed.
I don't know if you see it, but can y'all see that back door? Like, it just, oh, shit. Like it just flew open. Like, no, what the?
Time to call an Uber, bro. I'm not getting back in that freaking ambulance.
No, hell no. Nah.
Yeah, I'm with him, dude. Hell no. It sucks so bad. Oh, he got it barely in that one. It sucks so bad that it's like out of focus. I hate that about cameras when you're like you're zoomed in, trying to get it. Hey, shout out to the EMTs out there and all the emergency responders, because I went through EMT school. I could not do that as a career. I did my ride-alongs and we picked up one woman, an old lady that fell and hit the back of her head, and I was like, oh, this just makes me sad. I don't think I could do this, man. All right, this video is Creepy Cruelty. We've seen this account a lot too on my channel because they post really good stuff, so.
Now this next video was submitted to me by Rachel K, who works at a retirement home where something very strange was recently caught on camera. The story goes that a few days ago, a cleaning crew was sent to clean the second floor of this building. They were sent there to clean up the rooms, but most importantly, a pile of cat litter that a child had accidentally dropped while visiting their grandma. So as requested, they cleaned up the second floor. But right when they were halfway done cleaning up, this happens.
Yeah, the vegetarian vegan will be like, no cheese.
Oh, that's disgusting. Or the vegan cheese.
Or the vegan cheese. That would be.
I'm not the only one that heard that.
Well, there was this one time when I was in the hallway and
Another place that should be haunted is nursing homes. For sure, with what it's pointing. Oh, there's footprints leaving the fucking, oh my god, no. I hate it. Oh, it's just standing there? Oh, dude. I'm not a fan. Don't like that at all.
What looks like footprints suddenly appear on the carpet. No other footprints appear anywhere else except here. This is interesting considering the color of the prints. They look quite similar to the coloration of the cat litter. Seeing how close it is to the cat sand, it doesn't seem far-fetched to think that a pair of feet had set foot on the powdery substance. But the question is though, just how exactly did a pair of footprints appear without there being someone present?
It's also weird they like faded in.
The group had heard a strange noise from down the hall. Then moments later, they rush out in a panic frenzy after hearing a loud noise. Rachel K, the person who sent me this, thinks that the noise had some connection to the footprints.
Yeah.
After all, the second floor of this retirement home is thought to be haunted. Whether or not this explains the footprints remains inconclusive, but as with most videos, you be the judge. How exactly did the footprints manifest on the carpet?
Crazy. Also, I don't know if you guys caught, but she was about to start telling a story about something that happened to her one time.
I'm not the only one that heard that.
well, there was this one time when I was in the hallway and
there was this one time where I was like in the hallway and like Like, she was about to start telling some other stuff that's happened to her in this place. So I bet it is haunted. Oh, that's creepy. Where is this at? Huh. One comment, the top comment on this video says, my late mom says, if you hear strange noises, do not mention that you heard and do not talk about ghost experiences. Just walk away quickly and come back again when it's safe. Well, one, how do you know when it's safe to come back? If you walk away, you won't hear the noises anymore. But I don't know, just an interesting, like, just ignore it and it'll go away theory that, I don't know. Oh, she explained they thrive, or maybe it's a he, I don't know. They thrive off energy. If you feed into it, it becomes conscious of your awareness. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I do believe they probably thrive off of energy if there is something happening, but it's a little weird that they were like cleaning nobody turned the hallway light on. The worst part about this is like, if you experience something like this, you know what you experienced. You know what you saw, you know what you heard, you know what you felt. But like, you just tell somebody like, oh yeah, I was with like 3 other people. We were about to go clean this room and then heard a loud noise. We all heard it because we all stopped. You're never going to be able to do it justice. And like, even people do believe you. They're not going to know, they're not going to believe that it's as bad as you believe it. It's just, anyway. All right. I'm apparently going to be right in the way for this one. So let's just, boop, move me over here. I'm just going to be looking the wrong direction. Don't worry about it. I moved my camera for this. Who's this grandpa out filming shit in the middle of the night, bro?
Wait, is the car not starting actually?
I love when they make these videos huge like this so you can see everything that's going on. Bro. Nice, these girls are apparently out at Emily's Bridge and their car won't start.
Wait, is the car not starting actually? Brooke? Brooke.
She turned that thing too. Oh, it's, yeah. I think we've talked about this bridge before. It's Emily's Bridge. I believe it's in Vermont. Somewhere up on the East Coast, up north. When your friend is drunk and gets pulled by a ghost.
What the fuck? I'm scared now.
That was weird. Oh, this is
What the fuck is that? What the fuck was that?
Mysterious figure spotted at the top of the stadium at Eras Tour Madrid. There's a dude standing up there. I'm home alone and the music box just suddenly started playing slowly, hauntingly. Oh, well good, at least they have the music really loud so we can't hear any of it. So yeah, this first one is at Emily's Bridge, and yeah, Vermont's famous ghost story, Goldbrook Covered Bridge, supposedly haunted. That would be creepy. I talked about it before, but and I guess this doesn't really count because it's Emily's Bridge of Stowe, not a Crybaby Bridge. But do you guys have a Crybaby Bridge in your area? Like genuinely, I'm asking. If you do, I really want to know in the comments. So let me know about the Crybaby Bridge that you know of, like that's your local haunted bridge or whatever. Because I had one at in my town that I lived in Oklahoma, and then there was one in the town that I lived at in Kansas, and I've heard about them out here in California, and I've heard about them all over the country. So it's like an interesting ghost story that gets attached to these bridges where I guess lots of people are going and killing their babies or killing themselves or whatever, but I'm always so curious about this. Like, how does the Crybaby Bridge thing start? Because like when I was growing up, I thought like we had Crybaby Bridge in Oklahoma. I thought like that was our thing. It was like they have Emily's Bridge of Stowe in Vermont. And I thought we had Crybaby Bridge in Oklahoma. And come to find out, they got them all over the place. So if you got a Crybaby Bridge, let me know in the comments. One of my favorite mysteries. POV, you're on Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 that went missing 11 years ago and the world is still searching for you. That's not what happened. Dude, imagine if we found them stranded on an island. They've been living out the last, 11 years or whatever. That would be crazy. But they're not on an island. If they are anywhere, it's Diego Garcia, where they will live out their remaining days. All I feel like I really want to say about that. Yeah, I mean, we've talked about Ashton Forbes before. He is doing some crazy, research on the Malaysian Airlines Flight 370. He makes some good points. It's still hard for me to wrap my brain around the idea that we teleported a plane out of the sky and put it into a different place. Like, I can't, my brain doesn't want to compute that. So it's hard for me to fully accept it. And lots of people don't believe him. And lots of like the UFO figures, like talking heads and stuff, say that his stuff isn't true. We'll wait and see. I don't think we'll ever know the real answer because it's not like the US government's ever going to come out and be like, oh yeah, we teleported that plane out of the sky and we put it to Diego Lopez and those people went on to live under the Witness Protection Agency or something. You know, like it's just not going to happen. But who knows? Maybe we will. Maybe time travel's real. Somebody will come back and tell us. Oh, I saw this. I don't know if this is real or not, but I think it's funny. You guys remember those creepy clown videos? Like the clown videos that would pop out on people and like be holding a baseball bat or a knife or something? These people were like gonna do one and then I guess they realized that this chick was actually getting followed by some creepy dudes. Again, I don't know if this is real. They blurred out everybody's face. It's hard to really like get a feel for the acting and stuff, but it is kind of funny. I like how they just bail on their friend. Yeah, you can never catch me doing this because I don't even like clowns. I ain't putting a damn clown costume on, so. I don't know where this was. Again, yeah, I don't know if this was real. It kind of seems like it might be scripted. It's, you know, a little too perfect, but it could be. And, you know, if only there were if only there were heroic clown dudes hiding behind every trash can to pop out and save women who are being followed by creepy men. That's a force I could get behind. I'm not going to do it because, again, not a fan of clowns, but I would support that if we could like get a task force of people to dress up as clowns and go out and patrol the streets with baseball bats and make sure dudes aren't being creepy out there. And sure, women aren't being creepy too, but let's be real. Let's walk past staff in a hospital in Mexico. Oh.
No mames.
No mames.
A ver, ven. No mames, pasó algo, te lo juro que pasó algo, ¿eh?
Oh.
Vete a la verga.
Yo lo voy.
No mames. No mames.
¿Qué?
You can like kind of make out. That's crazy. It almost looks like he's in like a what was that detective's name? The old show detective, Sherlock Holmes. Looks like he's dressed like Sherlock Holmes in like a big ass cloak or something. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, again, another place that should be haunted. Hospitals. Yes, that makes sense. Yeah, I saw like the first couple seconds of this. I have a feeling it's not going to be anything good. What's in the damn box? That's what's in the suitcase. Let's take that music out. I'm gonna guess that's not grape juice. Cranberry juice. It also, yeah, I mean, I guess anybody can wear a skirt, but it looks like, you know, the bottom half of a woman carrying a suitcase with some sort of meat that's leaking. I claim no negative energy. Brother, what? Somebody said this is a Urban Legend Japan suitcase. Urban Legend Japan suitcase. I really wish I knew what this person was saying. Why doesn't TikTok have a translate feature? Gotta open a new tab, bro? Come on. Wait, my hometown was Tokyo. My grandma taught me, but now I'm in the Philippines because of my mom. Huh. Got a bunch of freaking blood experts in the comments. It's cow meat. Human meat doesn't have that type of consistency in their blood. How would you know? Shut the fuck. See, I can get with like, oh, maybe it's this. It could be this. But people in here that are so sure of themselves. I think that's my biggest problem with the internet and the world at large today is like people are so sure of things. Like I dream to be so sure of anything as people are of random topics on the internet. Like I don't understand how people are just so bold and like just act like they got it all figured out. Like I don't got shit figured out, bro. I don't know very much at all. So, you know, I keep an open mind with things. Like do my research, let my opinions be changed. I don't mind. But everybody, it's just all right. Next video.
What are you doing in my house? What are you doing in my house? What are you doing in my house?
Okay.
What are you doing in...
He seems nice. What a goober. Look at that smile, though. Don't watch this before you want to sleep alone. Paranormal activity code on camera. Hold on, I'm gonna take this full screen. Hold on. I'm gonna move me back over. Where am I? Where am I? What am I doing here? It's gonna be like right above my head, so I'll try to keep myself out of the way a little bit. Something walking at him from the grass, bro. donkey is not having it. Cow. I guess it's a cow. Cow's like, bro, do you not see that thing walking? Let's get the fuck out of here. What was that? Just like whispered something.
在房前边上的一块玉米地，男子正在放养一头老母牛。不一会，母牛感觉不对劲，他开始慌张起来，而近在咫尺的男子却未发现异样。导致母牛慌张的原因是，远处的玉米地里突然出现一个人不像人的东西。他慢慢的靠近男子，这个黑影忽隐忽现。这时候也引起了一条狗的注意，它不停地狂吠起来，而一旁的小牛也出现了骚动。唯独这男子没有发现黑影向他靠近，直到最后，男子被慌张的母牛拉着回到屋里，男子这才意识到问题的严重性。他打着手电筒出来寻找，但依然没有任何收获。有些人认为一些动物的感知要比人类强的，特别是他们的眼睛，他们看到人类看不到的东西。
Yeah,
鬼。
that's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, you guys caught all that, right? Cool. Next video. It's from the same account. This is Phantom Pixels 1 on TikTok, by the way. If you want to go, they got a lot of cool creepy stuff on their page. I won't go through it all today, but I'll save some for, you know, next week or something. But ew, creepy footprints. Whoa, you can see the whole outline of the dude. He was carrying a bag. Remember a couple weeks ago, I think it was in my last video, maybe the one before that, but I'd seen some comments that were like, how come all the ghosts happen in America? Here you go. The whole account of, I think he's Chinese, the whole account of like Asian country ghost videos and stuff, you know? So yeah, a lot of Americans are stupid, but you know, also some creepy stuff going on. Now what the hell? You can see he's like got a bag thrown over his shoulder. That's crazy. You like see his shoes? That's crazy. Bro got on the Ghost Force wands. I think this is a different video. There's no sound in this one. It's kind of weird. Anybody wants to let me know what any of these subtitles say, that'd be tight. Looks like radioactive, bro. This might be Japan. Anything gonna happen? Like 7 more seconds. Surely something has to happen. No, it doesn't. Don't call me Shirley. And this is gonna be the last one from this account, but it looked interesting too. So.
深夜，一女子独自居家办公，突闻楼下有动静，便起身下楼查看。这个时候，电脑屏幕出现异常，随之客厅门口出现一个白色身影。该女子回来后，再次听见客厅有声音，过去查看，忽然被击倒，并被拖进了屋内。大家仔细看画面。
For a second, I thought the words floating on across the bottom of the screen was going to be it. Oh, that chair moved. Don't like it. Chairs aren't supposed to scoot themselves. That was an English sentence. Should you notice the chair on the other side of the room? Oh. All right.
Mark Goodyear? Yeah. Let me ask you, what do you think? Am I the evil culprit, the accomplice? I'd like to know how the audience views me.
I bet you would, you creepy mother...
Well, that's absolutely terrifying. So let me explain why people think that Mark Goodyear here has a role in the Fox Hollow case. Mark is the only survivor of the serial Herb Baumeister. So this is Herb. He was active in the 1980s to the 1990s.
That's Pete Buttigieg.
Would lure gay men to his property and then take care of them there and then bury them on his property. Mark says that he met him at a bar. The guy bought him a drink and he felt suspicious about it, so he went to the bathroom, dumped it out, rinsed out the glass, and then returned back with a glass full of water. He then said he went back to his place and they had consensual bounce wow wow. During a new documentary, though, it seems like there was a lot of discrepancies in the case and people are now pointing fingers to him, especially with how odd and creepy he was acting in this documentary.
Look, personally, I don't care if he did it or not. Put his ass in jail anyway. This dude does not need to be out in the public around other people. That is horrifying. Does anybody know this guy? If you know this guy in real life, I need to know what he's like. Is he like this? Because if he's this creepy, I need to know how you're doing anything in life at all. Like, how are you paying your bills? How do you get a job? How do you... Obviously, you don't... I mean, I shouldn't say obviously, but I'm going to guess he's not married. Very white teeth, though. I'll give him that. He obviously takes care of his teeth. You know, probably could have used some dental work when he was younger, but hey, we don't all have access to that, right? I get that, but they're very white. I will give him that. It's very, very nice pearly whites. I don't ever want to see them again, and I think they're gonna chomp into my liver, but they are white.
I have no idea how to explain what just happened, but I was whoa, hold on. So I was just in the restroom, and I was sitting on the toilet. I don't have to tell you what you do when you sit on a toilet, but
what do you do?
Not as clear as I'm speaking to you right now. Whew, out of breath. I hear something say, "You're done. Get out of here." And I literally thought someone walked in my front door and I said, "Hello?" So I hear it again, "Get out, you're done." So I got up. It's not like I was there for a very long time. I walked into this kitchen and I hear a crash come from the bathroom. Oh, I'm starting to shake.
Oh, shit. That would have sucked.
Had I not gotten out of this bathroom when I heard something say, "Get out of this bathroom," all of that would have fallen on top of me and I would have been very, very injured. I'm literally sweating. I'm shaking. That was the most... I know we talk about Freddie being here, but that was something different. That was like, get out now. And then that happened. I don't know what else to say. That literally just happened right now.
That's crazy.
Well, it seems like today someone has finally made their way down the shafts that were found under the pyramids in Egypt. Clutch your pearls, girls, because now you're telling me that as of today, Dr. and archaeologist Rami, I'm not even going to try to say his last name because I don't want to be disrespectful to the Egyptian culture, is the first human being to make his way to the bottom of the shafts underneath the pyramid and has reported back what he found in the chamber at the bottom. And it is mind-blowing. Now, like always, take what you will, leave what you won't. I have purposely not talked about this topic yet because I like to have my facts backed. But as of today, allegedly, archaeologist Rami, I'm not going to try the name again, has made his way to the bottom, and what he found there was perfect blue like water chambers, I guess is what I'm referring to them as, with the most beautiful blue color water that he's ever seen in his life, with preserved humanoid body-like creatures in the water with, as he describes, the most crystal clear blue color in their eyes that he has ever seen. Now, once again, anything we talk about is for conversation, learning, entertainment.
This is not fucking
only.
true.
But have you heard this? Because I've
No, I haven't heard this. You just fucking made it up.
And seen multiple videos all over social media.
Where?
all
What
over
videos?
The different forums, and they're all claiming the exact same thing. So tell me, have you heard this? Because this is going to shake up history and the truth of our world like nothing else. So let's have this conversation today, because I want to know if more people know about this. So drop it in the comments.
Okay. Well, no, nobody has gone down underneath the pyramids yet. Truthfully, I don't think there is going down under the pyramids. It's not like there's a freaking stairway that goes down and that opens up into this huge space. That's not what... We went over this. We talked about the pyramid stuff, you know, and it's the sketches with all the cylinders going all the way down and the 8 cylinders. That's very that's like a very big assumption. Okay, they've used like LiDAR technology, some kind of laser technology, to scan into the ground, similar to how they found like the Aztec ruins and stuff, and places in, I think Machu Picchu was discovered that way too. But they use these like lasers to get an idea of what the density, the different densities and the different minerals and stuff that are under the pyramids. And it does look like, yes, it does look like there's some kind of pillars, columns of something, but it's not, they didn't find a fucking staircase and start walking down it and be like, oh, I'm just going to go down here by myself without any cameras or anything. And, oh, don't ask any questions, but I found some blue water with perfectly preserved humanoids. Like, bro, come on. Do you not think we would have heard about this? Do you not think... If you're gonna go down into an undiscovered place, don't you think you would at least pull out your camera, like your phone camera, and be like, check this shit out, take one picture? Come on, bro. And see, like, I wanted to believe that guy's first story; it was really cool. But then I go click on this guy's page, and this is his top video. This is his first video. And it's just for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, okay, it's good. You say that because you know it's not true. Like, come on, dude, what are we doing? And like literally every one of this guy's videos are, what universe are we living in right now? And I get, okay, that's your shtick. It's working. Sure. I'm not going to, you know, not knocking another content creator for, but I hate when it bugs me to no end when people present stuff as like, did you hear about this? There's videos all over the internet. Go find it. Yeah. What do you think? And then you go look for it. There's no videos on the internet. There's no videos of this. He said out of his own mouth, he saw videos all over the internet. Go find me one. Find me a video that they've taken underneath the pyramids. It's not Mr. Beast, because that wasn't underneath the pyramids. That was in the pyramids, and that's a different thing. Whatever. This is J Clay, J_Clay. Oh, you can't see this. Hold on. I don't know why I'm showing you, because this dude pissed me off. But if you want to go look at his stuff and make fun of it too, then that's his account. I'm sure he's a nice guy. I know he's just trying to get clicks. I get it. But dude, you can like do 3 seconds of research, and you'll know that nothing he said in that video was factual. So, you know, it makes me question, like, if nothing you said in that video was factual, why am I supposed to believe you with the bathroom, like, shit falling on you story? Come on, dude. You just like, you ruin your own goodwill with the people by talking about stuff like that. And now, a palate cleanser.
What the heck? Dude, it's moving.
Oh, you deserved it though.
Alright, so yes. What?
Oh my god. Oh, it's so good. I love scaring people. It's so funny. That's why I'm so good at Halloween Horror Nights. But there you have it, folks. That is another compilation of some of the weirdest, creepiest, and most unexplained TikToks I can find. We did it. We done it. We're doing it some more. Hey, if you enjoy this kind of content, give me a follow. I'm always posting new stuff. I usually try to post on Sundays, but like I said at the beginning of the video, I haven't been able to keep up. So I'm going to post them whenever I can. So hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, drop a comment, and let me know what your favorite video was today. I always try to be in the chat when a video is premiering, so come say hi in the chat. And that's pretty much all I got. So thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. I love you. So until next time, stay creepy.